Luzon, Visayas, Mindanao. Cities begin to wake, roads begin to fill. Airports prepare for arrivals. Vehicles begin moving. The nation begins moving. Before the first office opens, before the first student enters a classroom, before the first business begins operating, before the first tourist reaches a destination, someone is already awake. Someone is already working. Someone is already serving. A driver. And behind every successful journey stands a transportation public service. Yet for generations, many of those who move our nation have remained among the least recognized.
Every driver begins somewhere. Before a driver's license, before a franchise, before a transportation career. There is a driving school. Driving schools are the mother of every driver. This is where knowledge begins. This is where discipline begins. This is where responsibility begins. This is where road safety begins. This is where public trust begins. That is why driving schools are the first pillar of the One Driver app ecosystem. For decades, public drivers have faithfully served the Filipino people. They work before sunrise, they return home after dark. They continue during storms. They continue during emergencies. They continue during difficult times. Yet many transportation workers still dream of something simple: respect, recognition, security, opportunity, and the assurance that their sacrifices matter. The vision behind Road Safety IT Services was inspired by real transportation families. The founder grew up witnessing the realities of transportation life, through generations connected to transportation operations and public service. He listened to drivers, learned from operators, witnessed their sacrifices, and understood their struggles. From those experiences came a simple belief: drivers are not merely workers. Drivers are public servants on the road. Drivers connect communities. Drivers support businesses. Drivers assist tourism. Drivers help move the economy. Drivers help move the nation. Without drivers, movement stops. Without movement, progress slows. Ask a public driver what they truly want. Most will not ask for luxury. Most will not ask for riches. Most simply want dignity, to feel they are part of society, to feel valued, to know that their years of service matter, to know their families have a future, to know they will not be forgotten. Introducing One Driver app, powered by RoadSafetyHubs.com, a multi-vendor ecosystem designed to connect transportation, education, healthcare, tourism, finance, employment, public service, and community development into one platform. Not only transportation, not only booking, but an ecosystem built around people. One platform, one network, one ecosystem. Driving schools, TESDA training centers, medical clinics, insurance providers, taxi operators, vehicle operators, bus companies, motorcycle services, delivery services, truck operators, hotels and resorts,
travel agencies,
airports, seaports, fuel companies, banks, finance institutions, pawn shops, shopping malls, food chains, restaurants, pharmacies, manufacturers, auto parts distributors, tire suppliers, beer scented, EV partners, OFW and CFR national employers, report partners, and transportation NIDE. At the center of the ecosystem is the One Driver wallet. One wallet, one account, one ecosystem. The proposed wallet structure may allocate up to 20% for qualified cash withdrawal, up to 80% for use within participating ecosystem partners, fuel, food, healthcare, education, housing, maintenance, family support, and long-term welfare programs. Because benefits should create lasting value. Benefits should strengthen families. Benefits should improve lives. The long-term vision is to direct substantial ecosystem value toward transportation and insurance assistance, hospitalization assistance, medical checkups, mental wellness programs,
Additional assistance.
scholarships, housing programs, emergency assistance, retirement programs, burial assistance, family welfare programs, and community development initiatives. The ecosystem seeks partnerships with government agencies, local government units, cooperatives, and accredited institutions, scholarships, livelihood opportunities, disaster assistance, social welfare programs, and other support opportunities. Fuel is one of the largest expenses faced by transportation workers. The ecosystem seeks fuel partnerships providing fuel discounts, diesel discounts, fleet programs, fuel rewards, fuel rebates, and cashless payments. The ecosystem seeks partnerships with restaurants and food chains, nation restaurants,
Supporting meal discounts, promotional offers, family meal programs, and transportation worker benefits.
Health is one of the foundations of road safety. The ecosystem seeks partnerships supporting medicine discounts, healthcare programs, preventive care, medical checkups, and wellness initiatives. Road safety is not only about the driver, it is also about the vehicle. The ecosystem seeks partnerships providing engine oil discounts, tire discounts, battery discounts, brake components, filters, suspension parts, lubricants, vehicle accessories, motorcycle parts, truck parts, taxi parts, bus parts, preventive maintenance packages, and vehicle inspection services. The ecosystem seeks partnerships supporting auto loans, motorcycle loans, housing opportunities, business financing, educational loans, emergency assistance, and responsible financial services. Helping transportation workers build stronger futures. Future integrations may connect transportation with
Hotels,
airports, travel agencies, tourist destinations, and transportation kiosks, creating a seamless travel experience from arrival to destination. Transportation is more than an industry. It is public service. It is community service. It is nation building. A stronger transportation sector creates stronger communities. A safer driver creates safer roads. Safer roads create public trust. Transportation does not move alone. Behind every vehicle, behind every delivery,
behind every journey.
there are thousands of hardworking Filipinos making it possible. Every worker matters. Every family matters. Every contribution matters. Beyond our roads are millions of Filipinos serving our nation around the world. Our OFWs, our seafarers, modern-day heroes who sacrifice for their families and our country. Their service deserves recognition, respect, opportunity, and support. Every Filipino deserves the opportunity to work, to provide for a family, to build a future, to contribute to society. As the ecosystem grows, RoadSafetyHubs.com envisions partnerships with local and international employers, elementary graduates, high school graduates, senior high school graduates, TESDA graduates, vocational graduates, college graduates, professionals, transportation workers,
Skilled workers and job seekers from different sectors.
creating opportunities in
Transportation,
technology, agriculture, logistics, manufacturing, maritime industries, and other sectors helping build our nation. The future of every nation begins with its children. Every child deserves the opportunity to learn
Every child deserves the opportunity to write, to dream.
and to build a better future. Road Safety IT Services believes that investing in children is investing in the future of the Philippines. Because today's students will become tomorrow's workers, professionals, entrepreneurs, teachers, public servants, and leaders. As the ecosystem grows, educational assistance programs and partnerships may help support qualified school bags, uniform assistance, school shoes, educational support programs, reading and literacy programs, community learning activities, and other child development initiatives. For children who struggle to opportunities that encourage learning, literacy, and personal, because every child deserves the chance to learn how to read, to understand, and to participate fully in society. Education is one of the strongest foundations of a safer, stronger, and more prosperous nation. The ecosystem also seeks partnerships that promote positive family experiences and child development through educational, cultural, and family-oriented activities. Because strong families help build strong communities. And strong communities help build a stronger nation. Children are not only our future, they are our responsibility. We must protect their future, guide their development, and help them become responsible, educated, and productive citizens. Because when children succeed, families succeed, communities succeed, and the nation succeeds. The future belongs to nations that embrace innovation, that the Philippines can achieve more when government, educational institutions, transportation stakeholders work together. The goal is not to replace government services. The goal is to complement them, to help connect people with opportunities, to help improve accessibility, to help promote efficiency, and to help create better services for Filipino citizens. Through lawful partnerships, responsible technology, and collaboration with public and private institutions, the ecosystem seeks to support future generations by promoting road safety, digital innovation, education, employment, skills development, community development, transportation modernization, public service accessibility, and national progress. Because innovation is not only about technology. Innovation is about improving lives, improving communities, and helping create a stronger future for every Filipino. The future we envision is a Philippines where technology serves people, where public service becomes more accessible, where opportunities reach more families, and where future generations inherit a nation that is safer, stronger, because every generation deserves the opportunity to build a better future than the one before. A stronger nation requires more than transportation. Responsibility to our communities, responsibility to our environment, responsibility to future generations. Road Safety IT Services believes that development and environmental protection must move forward together, because progress should never come at the expense of the environment. As the ecosystem grows, future partnerships may support waste management, recycling initiatives, environmental awareness programs, and sustainable community projects. The vision includes supporting efforts that help reduce waste, encourage responsible disposal, promote recycling, and explore environmentally responsible technologies, including opportunities related to waste collection programs, waste segregation initiatives, recycling programs, community cleanup activities, environmental education, green technology, renewable energy projects, and sustainable development programs. The goal is simple: to help create cleaner communities, healthier environments, safer neighborhoods, and a greener Philippines for future generations. Because every Filipino deserves to live in a clean and healthy environment, and every generation deserves to inherit a better nation than the one before. Transportation,
Education,
employment, public service, community development, and environmental responsibility. Working together for one purpose: a stronger Philippines, a cleaner Philippines, a greener Philippines, a better Philippines for future generations. A stronger nation requires strong infrastructure, safe roads, quality classroom, training facilities, community centers, and public spaces that serve the needs of the Filipino people. Road Safety IT Services believes that infrastructure development plays an important role in national progress. As the ecosystem grows, the organization seeks partnerships with government agencies, local government units, private sector partners, contractors, engineers, and community organizations to help support projects that improve transportation, education, and community development. The vision is to promote projects that create lasting value for communities, transportation vocational facilities, training centers, and digital learning spaces, community development projects, public service facilities, and other infrastructure that contributes to national development. Road Safety NRO IT Services believes that public trust is built through accountability, transparency, and responsible stewardship.
The goal is to encourage transparency,
Responsible project implementation, and proper use of resources for the benefit of the Filipino people. Because every peso invested in development should help create safer roads, better education, stronger communities,
and greater opportunities for future generations.
The future we envision is a Philippines where development reaches communities, where opportunities are expanded, and where public trust through responsible action and measurable results.
Because nation building is not only about constructing roads and buildings, it is about creating opportunities, improving lives, and building a better future for every Filipino.
Road Safety IT Services was founded with a community-first vision. The people who helped to build the ecosystem should also benefit from its success. After all lawful company expenses have been paid, including technology and system operations, employee salaries, taxes and government obligations, platform maintenance, infrastructure costs, customer support, compliance requirements, and other necessary business expenses. The vision of Road Safety IT Services is to direct up to 90% of the remaining net profit back into community-focused programs, ecosystem benefits, opportunities. The remaining 10% supports ownership, sustainability, innovation, and future growth of the organization. The 90% community benefit vision seeks to help support drivers, students, OFW, seafarers, families, communities, educational programs, road safety programs, employment opportunities, healthcare initiatives, environmental projects, and future generation development programs. Because we believe that success should create opportunities for many. Because communities should benefit from progress. Because future generations deserve investment. And because the Filipino people they are the reason for it.
This is our vision. A future where drivers are respected, workers are valued, OFWs and seafarers are honored, families are supported, communities are strengthened, road safety is promoted, employment opportunities are expanded, public service is every hardworking Filipino has the opportunity to move forward. Because every road leads somewhere. Every journey changes a life. Every worker contributes to progress. And every Filipino deserves the opportunity to build a better future. Together. The IT Services, RoadSafetyHubs.com, One Driver app, serving those who serve the nation. Recognizing the value of every Filipino driver, supporting workers, strengthening families, building communities, promoting road safety, creating opportunities, and moving the nation forward. Together.